And if we look at the results from last week, these are all trades that I took with the VIP Trading Network. I took all these trades live on YouTube. You've seen all these trades taken. Make money trading. You can make money online. You can make money from your phone, from your laptop with just Wi-Fi. It's very, very, very possible. Trading doesn't have to be hard. It's very hard in the beginning because it's very new, but after a year, 2 years of doing the same thing every day, you understand that it's just a process. And if you're a beginner trader, if you haven't made no money trading, you don't want to just put money into the market because it will take it away. I lost a lot of money before I ever made $1 trading. But you don't have to do that. Discipline plus a system over time equals success. That's the formula that I tell everybody. That's the formula that's going to be able to make you your first $1,000 online, your first $10,000, your first $100,000, your first $1 million. Welcome back to another video, family, and today I will have something very, very important. I want to explain to you guys how to make your first $1,000 online if you haven't already. This isn't for the people that have been trading for a couple years or have been in entrepreneurship or in online business for a couple years. This is for the people that are just getting started. This is for the people that are looking to make some money online so that they can see it's possible. You guys got to understand, you don't need to work a job. You don't got to get paid for an hourly rate. You can make money online. You can make money from learning a skill. You can make money from giving value. And today I'm going to explain to you guys how to make your first $1,000 with trading. You can make $1,000 doing anything. You can make $1,000 in drop shipping. You can make $1,000 in sales. You could do it in detailing, in any business you want. But I'm going to explain to you guys exactly how I did it, how I made my first $1,000 online. I made my first $1,000 online from day trading, and I'm going to explain to you guys how you can do the same exact thing, 0 all the way to 100. So let's get right on into it. So first things first, this is for the people that know exactly nothing about day trading. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to go download the free course that I have that's going to teach you everything. And once you have the free course, the first thing you want to go into is candlesticks. The candlesticks is the language of the market. If you've ever looked at a chart, if you've ever seen what I be posting with the charts, what that chart actually is just a bunch of candlesticks, and that's the language of the market. That's the language of price. If you can read the charts, if you can read the candlesticks, you'll be able to read the charts. It's simple as that. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to happen overnight. If I were to ask you to try to learn Spanish, try to learn French overnight, do you think you could do it? No. Do you think you can learn a couple words? Yes. And that's the same exact thing that's going to happen with trading when you're learning the candlesticks. But that's the first thing you want to do, because if you don't understand the candlesticks, you're not going to make no money. The candlesticks is the foundation of trading. Until you know the candlesticks, your journey hasn't even begun. It's the very, very basic steps that are required that you need to complete to be able to even make money online, to be able to even make money from trades, to be even able to understand how trades even work and how to even make money from the trades. Second, once you get these candlesticks, once you got a basic understanding of candlesticks, you actually understand what they are. You're not going to understand it fully at this point. By the time you get to step 2, you're just going to have the basics of candlesticks. Candlesticks is something that you're going to constantly learn over time, but you got to get that beginning. You got to put the most time into learning it in the beginning so that you can actually move forward to this second step. And once you understand the candlesticks, you're going to want to start understanding the market structure. You want to understand why the market moves where it goes. You want to understand liquidity. You want to understand why price is doing what it's doing, because you guys got to understand this. For the people that don't know nothing about trading, it is all manipulated. It is 100% manipulated. There are people that can predict exactly what's going to happen before it happens. I've done it before. People that I've taught have done it before. People that are in the VIP Trading Network have done it. It's possible. And the only reason that it's possible is because it's very manipulated. And the same things that happen over and over and over and over. And that's the only reason we're even able to make money consistently when it comes to trading, because we understand how the market works, we understand market structure, and we understand why it's doing what it's doing. There is a reason behind it. We're not just buying and selling randomly, gambling. No, there's a reason behind it, and that is the skill set behind making money in trading. You have to understand why the market is going to do what it's going to do, when it's going to do what it's going to do, how to handle yourself in situations when it comes. That is what makes a good trader, not just being able to read the charts. That's part of it, but it's only a small percentage. Now, once you're ready to actually start trading, you need to make sure you get a right broker. Now, depending on the type of trading you're going to do is going to decide what broker you use. Are you trading Forex? Are you trading futures? If you're trading futures, I recommend Tradevate. That's the broker that I use with futures. I haven't used any other one. I'm not saying any other ones are bad. I just don't have any experience. Now, I've used Tradevate, and you can use Tradevate on TradingView to take trades, which is very good. It's who I recommend. Now, when it comes to the Forex side, I only recommend Osprey FX, and they use TradeLocker to take the trades. They don't have MetaTrader no more, unfortunately, but those are the two brokers that I would use when it comes to having a Forex account or having a futures account. Tradevate or Osprey FX. Those are the only ones. You have an understanding of market structure, you have an understanding of liquidity. This is when you're gonna start formulating a system. This is when you're gonna start trying new things. You're gonna try different strategies. You're gonna try different ways to get in and out of trades. This is gonna be where you gotta get experience. This is gonna be where you gotta understand where your strengths and weaknesses are. You gotta figure out what concepts you like. You gotta figure out what your eyes gravitate towards, because at the end of the day, when it comes to trading, it's all about perspective. We could both be looking at the same exact thing, but seeing two different things. It doesn't change the fact that we're looking at the same thing, but our perspective is different. That's why everyone is unique. You got to figure out what makes you tick. You got to figure out what you're good at, what you're bad at, what gravitates towards you. And that only comes from getting experience. Until you start actually trying to get your feet in the water and trying to test these new things, trying to test these different systems, strategies, confirmations, entry signals, exit signals, you're not going to know what best fits you. Just because it best works for me and I can explain to you guys exactly what works for me, that doesn't mean it's going to work for you. You got to figure out what's going to be able to make your first $1,000, what's going to make you your $10,000. You have to worry about you. When it comes to different systems and strategies, in the free course I have exactly how I trade. I can't really explain too much without showing you guys a chart. So if you want my exact way to trade, you can do that, but you don't have to take it from me. You can go on YouTube. I learned a lot to trade on YouTube and from pure experience, but experience is going to take the longest time. You can go into the market and try to figure out your own way of trading, your own system and strategy, but it's going to take years. It's going to take months of being in the market, months of failing, months of winning. And it's going to take a very long time compared to learning from somebody that actually has a system or strategy, actually has something that works, so that you could take something that you already know should ideally work and start working on that and then building off of that. Because at the end of the day, I can give you what I trade. You can learn from anybody how to trade, how they trade, but you're going to need to work it to how it works for you. You got to tweak it to make it work best for you. It all comes down to you. And I keep saying that it's very repetitive, but it's very true. Anybody that's been trading for over a year or 2 years, understand that it always comes back to you at the end of the day. Once you figured out your system, your strategy, this is probably going to be 6 months to a year into your journey at minimum, because you need experience. I don't care how well you think you are. I don't care how new you are into trading and how good you think you're doing. You got to get experience. You got to see what it's like to have losing weeks, winning weeks, break-even weeks, losing months, and that just takes time. You can have a good week, a good 2 weeks, a good month, but that doesn't mean you're doing something right, because you could lose the rest of the 11 months later. That doesn't mean nothing. 1 month is very small in the grand scheme of things. You get experience for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. This is what's going to teach you what you really need to improve on. And now it's time to get into the market. Now it's time to make money. I told you this wasn't going to happen overnight, but doing the things, the prior steps to be able to make money first is going to allow you to actually make money without having to lose a lot of money first. I lost a lot of money before I ever made $1 trading, but you don't have to do that. If you practice with a demo account, you can practice with fake money and practice your system, practice your strategy, figure out what your strengths and weaknesses are, figure out what makes you go on tilt, what makes you over trade, what makes you over risk. You can do all of that without actually losing your own money. Yes, I know you want to make money. Yes, I know you need money, but you got to understand that this is a business where you turn money into more money. If you don't have money, you can't turn that money into nothing. If you don't have money, there is no trading. So you got to make sure that capital preservation is key. You got to make sure you stay in the game to be able to trade another day. And if you're a beginner trader, if you haven't made no money trading, you don't want to just put money into the market, because it will take it away. You want to figure out your system, your strategy. You want to make sure you have a plan. Without a plan, you don't know where you're going. And I guarantee you, if you try to put the money into the market, it will take it. Trust me, it will take it, and you will never see it again. You got to understand that this is a risky business. At the end of the day, it's very risky, but high risk equals high reward. And what risk are you willing to take? I'm willing to take a lot of risks to be able to get the life that I want, and I'm willing to do whatever I need to get the life that I want. Are you willing to? These are things that you got to ask yourself, because at the end of the day, trading isn't easy. There's a lot of stress. You need a lot of emotional control. You need a lot of discipline. You need a lot of consistency. And these are things that aren't just built overnight. These are things that takes a lot of pain. It takes a lot of failure to be able to form these and be able to build yourself into that type of person. It doesn't happen overnight. This isn't for the weak, but I guarantee you, the people that stick through it, the people that actually put those long hours figuring out candlesticks, put those long hours in figuring out how to improve their system, what they're doing wrong, how to improve their risk management plan, how to get better at spotting trades, how to get better at taking less trades, how to get better at not over risking. These are the things that are going to make you better each and every day. Trading doesn't have to be hard. It's very hard in the beginning because it's very new, but after a year, 2 years of doing the same thing every day, you understand that it's just a process. That's another thing you got to understand. Keep trading simple. The main way that you can be able to make money is having a plan and process that's going to allow you to make money. 1 + 1 = 2. So if you have an equation where you do something and you do another thing, there's going to equal an outcome. You just got to make sure that that outcome is your desired goal, is whatever you're looking to aim for. And if we look at the results from last week, these are all trades that I took with the VIP Trading Network. I took all these trades live on YouTube. You've seen all these trades taken. Make money trading. You can make money online. You can make money from your phone, from your laptop with just Wi-Fi. It's very, very, very possible. But you guys got to understand, it all comes down to having a process, having a system that's going to allow you to even do that. I didn't make the $1,800 just randomly. I made that from risking $500 per trade, getting 1 to 2s, getting 1 to 3s, losing trades, winning trades. I could have made a lot more, but I also could have lost a lot more. You got to understand that it's a risk business. It's a business where you take money to make more money. You have high risk for a high reward. That's how you make money. When you see people that make $100,000 in a trade, $200,000 in a trade, they're not risking $100 to make $100,000. They're probably risking $20,000, $50,000 to make $100,000. If they're winning $1 million in a trade, they're probably risking $250,000 to $500,000. It's a money game. You need money to make money. At the end of the day, if you can figure out a way to make money, trading becomes way less stressful. I promise you, you're going to be able to perform way better than you would have without money. Discipline plus a system over time equals success. That's the formula that I tell everybody. That's the formula that's going to be able to make you your first $1,000 online, your first $10,000, your first $100,000, your first $1 million. I haven't made $1 million yet. I've made 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. Haven't made 200,000, but soon to come. But I'm telling you guys right now, I'm only 21 years old. And at 22, next year, I'm going to make my first $1 million. I promise that to you guys. Fuck that. I promise that to myself. And I'm going to show you guys how. I'm documenting my journey, and I'm going to bring you guys along for the entire thing by giving you guys exact steps, by giving you guys the free game that's going to be able to put you into position to be able to do what I'm doing. Because at the end of the day, I don't make money from YouTube. This requires a lot of my time. A lot of my time. And I make no money from it. So that should tell you something. Trading is the truth. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you the hard reality. It's not easy. It's a simple concept. You can make a lot of money trading. How are you going to make your first $1,000? At the end of the day, it just comes down to risk. If you risk $250 on a trade and you get a 1 to 2, you're going to make $500. If you risk $500 on a trade and get a 1 to 2, you're going to make $1,000. If you risk $100 on a trade and get a 1 to 2, you're going to make $200. It's a very simple process. It doesn't have to be complicated. At that point, if you understand that if you risk $100 and you can make $200, how many trades is that to win to be able to make 1,000? 5 trades. If you lose a couple trades, maybe it takes you 7, 8 trades to make that 1,000. But would you rather do that, or would you rather go work a job for somebody else where you got to slave 40 hours a week to make $1,000? It's a big difference. You can do that in 1 trade. You can do that in 5 trades. It's a very different mindset. Trading will change the way you look at the world. It will change the way you view yourself and view money. It's very life changing, and I can promise you that it changed my life and it could change yours. So with that being said, if this was beneficial, if you found value in this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to learn exactly how I trade, the exact process from 0 to 100, this video is not going to teach you the exact process of how I trade. But if you get the free course that's in the description, it will teach you exactly what to do and the exact steps, step by step, for completely free. And once you got the experience and you're ready to trade with the team, just make sure you join the VIP Trading Network, where we trade live every single day, as you guys see in the vlogs. But with that being said, stay safe, stay productive, and I'll see you in the next video where I can hopefully talk to you guys how you made your first $1,000 from trading.